Imagine a routine day at work, turning into one of the most horrific medical cases ever recorded. In 1999, a simple shortcut at a Japanese nuclear facility led to an accident that exposed one man to radiation levels far beyond anything survivable. His name was Hisashi Uchi. Often called the most radioactive man in history, Uchi absorbed an estimated 17 sieverts of radiation, over 3 times the lethal dose. What followed was 83 days of unimaginable suffering, heroic medical efforts, and tough ethical questions. Today, we look at what really happened, the science behind it, and the lessons we learned. Viewer discretion is advised. This story contains disturbing details about radiation effects. Hisashi Uchi was 35 years old, a technician at the JCO nuclear fuel conversion facility in Tokemura, about 130 kilometers northeast of Tokyo. He was married with a young son and described as fit. He even played rugby in high school. On September 30th, 1999, Uchi and 2 colleagues, Masato Shinohara and supervisor Yutaka Yokokawa, were preparing enriched uranium fuel for a research reactor. The uranium was enriched to 18.8% U-235, much higher than the usual approximately 5% they handled. To save time and meet a deadline, they skipped safety steps. Instead of using proper equipment to mix the solution slowly, they poured about 16 kilograms of uranium solution directly into a precipitation tank using buckets. This violated every protocol. At 10:35 a.m., the mixture reached criticality. An uncontrolled nuclear chain reaction started. A bright blue flash filled the room from Cherenkov radiation. Intense neutron and gamma rays burst out. Uchi, standing right over the tank, received the worst exposure, around 17 sieverts. Shinohara got about 10 sieverts, and Yokokawa around 3. For context, 4 to 5 sieverts is often fatal without treatment. 10 is almost always deadly. The 3 men felt intense heat and pain immediately. They vomited, became disoriented, and fled to a decontamination area. Emergency teams arrived, but radiation levels were so high that responders had to limit exposure. Uchi was rushed first to the National Institute of Radiological Sciences, then to the University of Tokyo Hospital. By arrival, he was already showing acute radiation syndrome. Severe vomiting, diarrhea, burns on his skin, and dropping blood counts. Doctors measured his radiation dose at 16 to 25 Gray equivalents in some estimates, but commonly cited as approximately 17 sieverts whole body. His DNA was shattered. The chromosomes in his bone and marrow looked like scattered fragments under the microscope. His body couldn't produce new blood cells. White blood cell count plummeted to near 0. No immune system. Skin began to slough off in sheets from radiation burns. Fluids leaked from damaged tissues. Infections were an immediate threat. Despite this, Uchi remained conscious for the first few days and could even communicate briefly. Doctors threw everything at it. They performed revolutionary treatments. Peripheral blood stem cell transplants from his sister, a world-first attempt for radiation victims. Massive blood transfusions, sometimes liters per day. Painkillers, antibiotics, growth factors to stimulate cell production. Early on, there was hope white counts rose temporarily. But the radiation had destroyed too much. Transplanted cells died. Skin grafts failed. Over weeks, Uchi's condition worsened dramatically. His skin melted away in places, exposing muscle and tissue. He suffered fluid loss, organ damage, and multiple heart attacks. Doctors revived him after cardiac arrests, reportedly at the family's request. He endured constant pain, infections, and multi-organ failure. Ethical debates raged. Should they continue aggressive treatment when recovery was impossible? Japanese medical culture at the time emphasized preserving life, and his family wanted to keep fighting. After 83 days, on December 21, 1999, Hisashi Uchi died from heart failure amid overwhelming organ shutdown. Masato Shinohara passed months later in April 2000. Yokokawa survived with long-term health issues. The Tokeyamura accident exposed major safety failures, lack of training, unapproved procedures, profit pressure over safety. JCO was heavily fined, executives faced charges, and Japan overhauled nuclear regulations, stricter training, inspections, emergency protocols. The incident remains one of the worst civilian radiation accidents since Chernobyl, though smaller in scale. It highlighted how fragile safety can be when corners are cut. While Uchi holds the record for the highest single acute radiation dose survived, even briefly, others like Albert Stevens in 1945's experiments accumulated massive lifetime doses from injected plutonium. But that is a different story of long-term exposure. Uchi case reminds us of radiation's terrifying power. It destroys cells at the DNA level in seconds, with effects unfolding over days to months. Nuclear energy can be safe with strict protocol, but accidents like this show the cost when it's not. Thanks for watching this heavy but important story. If you found it informative, drop a like and subscribe. Share your thoughts below. What lessons should we take from this? Stay safe out there. See you in the next one.